Right, you mo bibia kwa aba ede aba sports arena so ebra so say etena kunya so na ede agode mu nsem ekotwi kobreman ede bedon me din the list to abejafo ina wa ha say ene Champions League no say anka first na Thursday night football bia no Europa for no mo cheso masan afunfo league no na yebo but say no the way am the format for aba no ntino say omo body ram Thursdays na afi bibia atumi aden atumi dia koyi the next week na Europa for no conference for no so ba be den be so next week so Champions League ho yes next week so Champions League be ho inti matches no be puchu. I'm telling you, let me be sure about this na okay. Next week Champions League no inti Europa for no be den be the following week na Champions League for na ba be den asa aba be bo na bibia enso atumi akoyi na enra games no enye easy. Enra games enye easy na before I be call enra games ni ade no channel so say dwumade obetimi a join here live ewo DJ Kwaku Slim ewo Facebook DJ Kwaku Slim ewo Facebook saso na wo call MYBET.AFRICA TV MYBET.AFRICA TV eno so no ye twa egu ho no ma chese nya fadi agokra bomode a na join here esan say enra 5 us no e boy oma 4 e boy and you say roll over until no I was say uboram double figures because on my 4 and a boy 4 into me man say the 4 which one 30 cedis 4 times 3 every month saying 120 cedis 120 cedis would try 5 us now but what 3,000 what 3,000 2 days money man am when you more than 1,000 cedis I just say you be a no otie ba wantwa tenie pa international the 4 us ana esad be de beba na wotumi atwa na afi bibia dem atumi akoye umpe we na apede eye MYBET.AFRICA enene aso ya sen ene dwumadi ba hwe show no ewo MYBET.AFRICA TV ewo YouTube do anu wa share na o comment aden a support show no ne yehu de ekone de eden de eba ewo honom akwa blue mineral water so eta ye chi agese nei inso ni abubo bi pa galamse na ba nti nso a obenum a koma kidney problems koma typhoid ni ade no aqua blue mineral water ne nei chese o maso ya se ya de dwumadi ne ye de bro ewo ahasei na ye be komoni ma ho na magina kwaba na fe ma ba be rem ewo endra resource etumi todwa no metumi dia todwa ansana afei de obia no ye de atoa so money man ma kwaba bibi I fine yes bibi I fine there
ndra de nyama koye man because Champions League start free Tuesday no 4 odds edi todwa boy
okay
ndra nso ye page mu kakra ko 5 eno nso boy it is a Champions League new format na boy na Champions League new system ne nso boa inti se utimi o start se na analyst o kan start 10 cedi mpo a nke ne o hwe account mo abon so 220 o account mo o start 100 cedis mi se mi start 100 inti no out mi ho ahe e wo account mo inti no wentwa bi anebia wa mesi out 2 days ne nso enenso ye dey 4 or time be bro on the Champions League I'll be team start open so ani embe to aso efi o ye ko 5 days straight ni etimi edu 25,000 and na say 10,000 depending on sika here or the start here until least to ne code no BWPY 4 odds 6 selections and we have 6 Champions League games ni now ya make sure say I pick the best odds I bet me win our Champions League game the amount inti say oh we be MYBET phone to but BWPY she bet book inside or nature and a bet no say our shop at your code no BWPY fa koma cashier na manager no mo nso entwa ticket na ma say no china na ebe hia ni aba beka so ndra de ne nso etimabo ni asan de foforo asan bro
right into money man out in kan code no bomodi anetwa menfa bi nka ho tie nie pa menfa bi nka ho menya so den fa bi nka ho de ama wo na atwa ne sa ukoye ni bra waso be hye na ndra matches no say na koye Champions League Bologna and Shakhtar Donetsk ebo 0-0 honom saso and but Shakhtar Donetsk nya penalty ultimately say Ukrainian friend Sudakov as a penalty on the 4th minute na say go beba and to me mabiem and a game no end the Bologna first time playing a Champions League for a very long time no 0-0 and no ball Sparta Prague and no much Salzburg na which game ni be ultimately yes Salzburg for no massa papa or massa brutas Sparta Prague for ne show e kamiensa man to me anti one man Celtic Slovan Bratislava to me bone kanum mutimu ba ko one man Dortmund Club Brugge bone kamiensa man to me anti Man City any Inter Milan ekoye 0-0 one man Paris Saint-Germain ba ko Girona to me anti shenu so say nra Spanish La Liga game ba ko to Real Betis Getafe bone kamienu Getafe timu ba ko na matches nse na tie La Liga ba ko betodwa Leganes ene Atletico Bilbao Edbury that's 5 p.m. and as a game no ebetumi abaso na bibia etumi akoye hye no so say Champions League games na be koso ne say na tie 4:45 ultimate say yes Partizan Restart Belgrade ene Benfica ene de bebo ani honoma Feyenoord so no be hosti Bayer Leverkusen na omo de areda so na bibia etumi akoye Atlanta ene Arsenal the Gunners at the Barry Dasso and Atletico Madrid and RB Leipzig at the Beboni Brest and Stam Grass at the Barry Dasso Hormona Monaco Sono and Barcelona to meet Aboni these are the matches
okay in draw games in the I think say Senior and I discuss Wahano on results no say bia team way performance based on enyama ba ko mienu no omo betima e win ma starting free Paris Saint-Germain game no with Paris Saint-Germain game any Girona game ye na enim say enyama etimi ko yi a Paris Saint-Germain timi nya the maximum 3 points e wo ho but performance on the performance na Paris Saint-Germain performance e wo fem so wo hwe ball no ma they were trying to I say individual play in the doors enu nti no na omunya ball so otimi pass man no nyonko man sha obi a person hye yehu Dembele chances onya ya anke so otimi ma accurate passes ma goals in so ba we ntima ma ba nyame ball ma omutimi nya one goal in the last minute and error from the goalkeeper Emma Paris Saint-Germain to me pick the 3-point free. Dortmund any Club Brugge obi enim say ye can say going into the Champions League no do say Club Brugge about Champions League ma or Taiba ebe represent ye nim say wetima she club beat Real Madrid or the Champions League level but Dortmund with the pedigree or Champions League nim otu kwan ekọ Belgium etimi ko share Club Brugge 3 goals wo ha enya the maximum point ye nim say with this new format no goals ahen a obehye any point ahen a obenya eboa into Dortmund make sure say omo pick the 3 maximum points any 3 goals if you the next game is Celtic no bia with Celtic game need no bia warishi more Celtic mu say on betima pick the maximum point etima share more goals in this particular game and pan so mutimi share 5-1 Celtic under Brendan Rodgers I one of the best team and I said I mean who was Celtic team because Celtic etimi almost style of play from pre-season into the Scottish Premier League or make keep clean sheet in Scottish Premier League oma ko unbeaten say I was Scottish Premier League match Rangers or bitter rivals ni nyama into Celtic about the European front omo represent Scottish for any year pan because performance with Brendan Rodgers being their coach you know waboa mo metima assettle ye with Sparta Prague ne Salzburg match no say na ka say Salzburg for ambom homodin because say omo bebo Champions League you know na omo bebo ball we dia ndie asie ho na ebi omo dia because so my imagine so omo improving on be in a game abobo basase ye be ha omo in the Champions League Bologna any Shakhtar Donetsk Bologna one thing is omo Champions League appearance ni with home fans ni bibia a presium nanka eso mutimi picky win omunya vital chances bi anka eso mutimi convert but omu intima convert Shakhtar Donetsk on the other hand with omo performance enya penalty even Messi free hono I think omo die off the game and no meant me put up any way against club a friend Bologna the last game and Man City any team your friend Inter Milan him said these two clubs share very tough coaches mienu na a tactical coaches eba lineup eba details of the game we engineer ha we nye say bibia coaches mienu na one of the top coaches tactically omu good Owura Pep Guardiola any Owura Inzaghi omu mienu na omadwin said they will go into the game to try and create chances and also not to leave spaces more opponent more no so be take advantage into any edi hu results I say end 0-0 because no be defensively be a solid attacking so mu put in effort but City nya chances in case we team convert nim say on the counter na Inter Milan so break City team no on 2-3 occasions omutimi break here Inter for ni City half na Pep Guardiola and so I na doing say nimrante ni ntimi ngina and set the offside trap ma with their counter attack and their pace up front no muntimi breaking inti game hu ye ndra there it was one of the best games but adeba kwa mboa ye game ni say go intima mbim but tactically coaches ni na put up good effort boa mo mutimi pick 1 point in this game meaning say a good point ma Inter Milan coming into Etihad to pick that point or other games obebo home obetima pick the maximum 3 points for Manchester City team ni set up here I think with the injury to Kevin De Bruyne and so team ni kaka because ne present in the game in the second half no wintima mbemu intini wintima ma the decisive passes ama goals number but all round play coaches tuning na there substitutions or style of play or more information to their players on the pitch na aboa ma nyama ko ye inti Champions League in general no indra the matches in na ko ye senia ebia investors and Panthers person nyama ko no ekoye mo ba games ba ku mienu bia ti say City game ni ti say Bologna game ni na expect goals e free ma intimamba this so
right so this moboswa iliaba ewo games num yes meko Vincent ona fe ya share the ekoso ewo ndra games num na fe ya ba be hwe ne games no Vincent yeah bibia fine
nyame adum bibia ye boko
yeah ndra games no resource na tumi toja yenwram kakra nsa na ya ba ne games
yes enra listo I think say
in terms of predictions, Nidia, baby now to Jabata, no city, any the Kunipa, I must say near my year, pa. Because even in as much as some of us see who say City are unbeaten. I mean, in over 46 games at the Etihad Sports Stadium, and definitely they were not going to lose this game. So the convincing win was something, and I didn't be hard, but you move more, you Man City double chance. And we expected say they at least when City is playing, you have Erling Haaland in, you have Kevin De Bruyne, you have Phil Foden, more. Definitely, we expected say goals, Beba, Thuram, Barella, more, any. I mean, other guys know how you expect to go. So I think say upsets kese pan a course or it has possible. But I think say tactically coach and the Inzaghi because I was setting up with a 5-back system mostly Bisek, Asebi, and Bastoni was a 3-back. Menra we had Dimarco and Timiambo nti Abranta and the Carlos Augusto and a boy na Matthew Damien, former Manchester United player no omo set it up edu Pietro Zelinski ube Akakan Chanoglu and Abranta and Nicolo Barella. So enra no Inter were playing, I mean say Inter Nikita Bona, they have 8 men behind the goalkeeper and Eden Soma. And enra eno idea ebom ye pa you see enra Baston and Asebi, they are 2 fantastic defenders are Abranta and Erling Haaland and me Ambuliomo. These are defenders and when it comes to that aggressive defender now, they are very good on the ball too, they are very good. Enra I didn't make a difference nina Asebi any Baston is so mutimi hold up Abranta and Erling Haaland. Later on, Abranta and Yambe Sex so Efrimu omo yini Frimu another defender by but see the factor Barella on a man of the match. He bossed the midfielder Rodri, Silva, Gibran, Ebo, Nicolo Barella emerging as the man of the match. We at the equal days are now City Chelsea boy in the Champions League N'Golo Kante, storming midfielder or man of the match and you been a Barella here. So I think tactically things went on for Abranta and the Nicolo Barella any Inter Milan team and I think they were missing Abranta and the Lautaro Martinez, Mehdi Taremi an experienced striker, but can this game if say Lautaro Martinez and can beat me Aboyepa, although Man City dominated the game 60% in possession. They created a lot of goal attempts, 23 goal attempts. In as much as the City dominated game, Inter Milan and away team were able to do 13 attempts, goal attempts. Shot on goal was 3, and you see, out of City 23 attempts on me at least only 5 per. And then on target, it tells you how Inter defended very well. I see how a game you are 2-legged affair. And can say City call Italy and can omit me asho menwa blocked shot on kwa by and Inter a blockade 3 shots and here a lot of passes completed passes in the clearance 8 because when Usha Inter a 13 clearance from Omo box. It tells you how Man City we're dominating the game, we're creating chances, trying to find Erling Haaland, Nemum, Baston and Asebimu. They did very well, and Inter, defended very well. So I think the best team, picked the points, which is Inter Milan. Both teams in one point, but going to the game, with a new phase, and no Port 1 teams so getting a point from a Port 1 opponent is something which is very crucial in this league phase. So I hope say enya 1 point in the idea a bit me album me going into this game Girona for so Listo they lost to PSG and this season PSG team now they've been scoring a lot of goals and it can't catch us season we start here averagely PSG game biano or average PSG team alone share 3 goals plus in the first game against Le Havre or share 4-1, against Montpellier or share 6-0, against Lille or share 3-1, and against Brest or Santos share 3-1. So averagely per game or share 3 or more goals in the game, and the opponent so share goal. This is was just only once this season and Montpellier PSG entimi and consider go enra almost and so ASR no they kept a clean sheet for the second time this season and they scored just 1 goal. Say enra no uhwa all the statistics and the facts are this season na PSG eba near exercise same I mean applies to Girona Benra. My thing say Girona set up no idea and also elbow because with how almost setting up a team no they played very well and they had 4 men at the back and aside 4 men at the back and also 2 additional midfielders are more bossy midfielder in the space I mean the name of Abraham the Oriel Real me Obekai Abraham and Chelsea player be no 22 or call Southampton Echo Stoke in Aba later on about Echo Bassa and then Waba Girona or yeah one of the midfielders and they say Mbundia it won't fin hono or yeah that place now I mean they are notable for those things and then only former Ajax former United player Van der Beek and Abranta and the Ivan Martin and a boss in midfielder and in front of them Nobenya Abranta and the Eddie Brian Gill former Tottenham Hotspur for midfielder so this Martin or more I mean or more Lodi Girona midfielder finding it very difficult for Vintia, Zer Emery, and Marco Ruiz Omere, who made my creative chances. Ama a player, and Marco Asensio Bracola, and Dembele, and Dembele sounds like Nadia Nibi, or say chances, you know, 1v1. I mean opportunities I know some come to me a clear my chance na man open it but when to me yeah so I think say no Girona despite the fact say Omoluzi you know some of us were expecting say at least PSG would have scored more goals in this game and also Cabranta and Christian's 20 I mean so while follow La Liga the Benim say he's one of the longest I mean players on my ball La Liga no even during the days of Messi Ronaldo Benzema mono say but top scorers charts now you mentioned Christian's 20 in the top 5 top 6 leagues. Our boys for no Ashishi goes and I mean he's an experienced striker and then we were expecting so at least Girona would have gotten a goal but we were expecting the goals in that game but I mean where be PSG in a win which was very crucial for them as well. Dortmund I mean me catch almost say it was going to be an interesting win for Dortmund, despite the fact that Amaye champions last season they got to the finals, lost 1-0 to Real Madrid, and our first game into the Champions League, would have been something a very crucial moment, and it was an emphatic victory for them. Yeah, expected say. They will be expected say they were going to win. And Segu Gurasi share goal. I mean that is his first Champions League goal for Borussia Dortmund. And then Branton Jamie Gettins. He's a young chap and last season no cameo so bamu kakra and he's one of the projects I need Dortmund for year. This is a player in him say the next 2-3 years or Messi cash out or who him how our Dortmund is set up with him they groom players get them to the best I mean to the elite level then sell them big money to any other clubs or either Bayern Munich or any club from the other European team. So I think say Jamie Gettins announcing a presence in European football and now about 2 goals and my Dortmund team which helped them also win this game. Dortmund predictions in the over 1.5 over 2.5 and I think say Dortmund win the boy but both teams to score no and then their 18 boy Celtic me can catch or say when it comes to the Champions League now, they were not having good result, but under Brendan Rodgers they are playing very well and they are doing something not enticing. And I mean a 5-1 victory for them. It was Scotland Mountain, so it was something not anyone because watching Celtic in the championship, they are scoring goals and they are easy moment. But predictions was like say Celtic and Slovan Bratislava game was going to be a both team to score affair. We should expect over 1.5 2.5 goals and Celtic wins. And Celtic and Branton Omusi for more than Furahashi Mida and McGregor omo yade ye pa no hwa omo defender in this case sunya goal so with this setup omo and I think say with how the game Celtic played yesterday and I think say if they continue like this and the round of 16 sports they could make an entry and so be a history moment no Sparta Prague they can catch us say there is no way Salzburg was going to win. It was Sparta Prague. But the can catch us okay no copy more it was Central and Eastern Europe floodiness so over the weekend these two teams me and see a kind and Sparta Prague Minikan and Oshe me submission in the heydays the last time I'm on board Champions League was somewhere 205 for FC Tan or more qualifying. They've been one of the giants in the Czech football. Oko checker in the heydays, they were dominating the league, and major league this season, any qualification to the Champions League at this time round, remember the group phase, and coming up against Salzburg day in day out no it was obvious and Salzburg ebetimi akwakotua from so I was checking one so I predicted a double chance for Salzburg. Obviously they won and over
Salzburg.
Sorry, Sparta Prague.
Yeah.
For Sparta Prague saying Omenya double chance, and definitely they won Omutimi Erinea, both teams to score so end members. So I think say they did very well, and they are airborne. But Okupima and Nigeria near brands here and the Victor Olantunji or announcing who ye pa or no the cause upsets Nina ma saa team no and then Abrante and training. I think say it's a better victory for them. Say Ombre and some in the UEFA Champions League for say Omo back in the 19 years, someone returning back to the Champions League. It was a emphatic victory for them, and I think some Bologna and Shakhtar Donetsk they almost say BBA. Because some of us were expecting at least a goal in that game, at least a first half goal or a second over 0.5 goals in that game. But I mean, Shakhtar Donetsk early in the game, a penalty. And almost saying, and you see, for over 60 years at Bologna, they making a return to European football now to the Champions League. Was something now. I mean, the cancer say was Stadio Dallara. No, they were not going to lose this game. So maybe the name say Bologna were at least going to pick up a point, a double chance for Bologna. Game we predicted say a bare full-time draw, but for a goal, no one can be able to score. But I think say it's one of those things that happen. Shakhtar Donetsk in your penalty, so maybe if that penalty in Komosha and Bologna would have come back to score or lose to some key players, and they are trying it very difficult to find their mojo back. Season is starting, they are still winless. But draw 3 or lose 1 game or Serie A, and coming to the Champions League, they picked up the point, which is very crucial for them. So at least I think say there were a lot of upsets, but in the Champions League and football, these are things are tasty. But the teams who were notable to win and a double chance, but I think say with the both teams to score any goals, and at least and betting options and so.
Yeah, mommy and share the games, few minutes. Never point 20, Yeah, mo boss kakra na fe movie. You moving to a FSM.
Okay, until list to any games, any their matches were by in himself Monaco, any Barca airball, Arsenal, any Atlanta, and so airball, Bayern Leverkusen, the chance for Champions League mo aba only fire no dey ball. Into my starting free Barcelona any Monaco game no. With Barcelona and Monaco, say these two clubs are their performance. We share once, share our friendly, and a Monaco share Barca 3-0. In today's the time Barca revenge be or me kai pass and a pre-season game Barca fans no bufu ye pa. Today's the time I say Barca for it meet your menim. Going into this game, you say Barca quita unbeaten record. CCI was Spanish La Liga and with 5 straight wins. Barca and so a team be this season on share less than 2 goals. So she 2 goals or more in every game. You name say this season washe 7, washe 4, washe 2. Oshene Kromuti MYBET 2-1, 3-1. So going into this game, Barcelona one of the upper hand in this game, so Betima pick the 3 maximum points of France against Monaco. Me expect to say Barca a Betima share Monaco. So me come and MYBET.AFRICA I could try this particular game. Me call Barcelona straight win. And I say over 2.5 in this particular game because Barcelona eshe goes. The next game I measure Atletico any RB Leipzig. About these two teams are Omishia Champions League move. That was in 2020. And Leipzig, Germany, Atletico 2-1. Atletico this season, those say they are unbeaten. Omun lose this season here, but form no on and off. Or maybe we need 3 games, about 2 draws. Uko Germany so Leipzig in so we need 2 games, about 1 draw. So these two teams coming into this game now undefeated. Bien name say about Champions League na Atletico kuta that Champions League pedigree but RB Leipzig in so it must set records be or Champions League who so wako etiada ko Man City. So going to Spain against Atletico, Diego Simeone club, they can go and put up a surprise but Simeone this time be Makase this new Champions League format. So coach be or Champions League format ne one pa Simeone because say home games onu nshia home and away no number 1 fixture dey onim say you betimi no wa are in a parable. Inti Champions League format we be born with the style of play any BBA. With this game, me only say Atletico say me come and bet akwa kucha better. Atletico win or draw or 1.5. 1.5 in this game. Leipzig bet should go. Atletico's wait match should go, but the game may end in a draw. The last game I met at you on Navicent ahead aka Bayern Leverkusen. Any final game no. You know said these two teams coming into the Champions League. One of the big opportunities mom. Bayern Leverkusen last season going unbeaten to the extent so Koshi Atlanta that's the Europa final Atlanta Michel no. We and a chance say so prove say yes. And Germany pen obetima dominate European. So getting a first fixture against Feyenoord one of the good things about Boano. Yenin him say Feyenoord and the other hand no Eredivisie or no so born home or picking the maximum point about Boano but Bayern Leverkusen on the Champions League front no yenin him so a club here on time but almost last time our clubs me anyway share was 1987. Two fixtures in our first fixture Bayern Leverkusen share 1-0 Germany. Omo that's Netherlands. And na omukobo 2-2 nti omu share ya Japan nti a fixture be a new fixture ma these two clubs minji ndi na player be ampo wo a obobo yi na that fixture no share nti a new setup mom but on the day going to Netherlands big game Leverkusen so say me come and bet I pick this particular game me ko buy Leverkusen win or draw or over 1.5 in this game I'm a Bayern Leverkusen so me 3 games I may touch on I think say with teams the performance in the Champions League from day 1 day 2 no HSA obia aba bebo and at time bia me boss with a new format in club bia nya chance so she go sa or here ni ho hye ni which e bebo investors any ye hwe ball ni na listo
right Vincent
yeah listo quickly me boss so onze abra Osman Bukari free rest Belgrade and Krevna Vesda no team no I some BC Barca and even over the weekend crano they lost to they lost in the Serbian Liga Sofia Samuel Usu Edmond Adoni Benezana mo team no ko show mo ya and they've been struggling but this for the first time in 40 years no Benfica Esanso any restart Belgrade Samba which is going to be a crucial encounter but it's going to be an interesting game and Osha Benfica restart almost last 6 games list to Oma win back up until Osman Bukari move on in team struggle yenim restart nanka MYBET and one who chom over 2.5 goals win but recently they've been struggling and now share Benfica so in their last 6 games they've lost just twice and almost last 4 games they are unbeaten and it tells you say Benfica on their good format with this game Resta Belgrade no be regarded as underdogs for Thursday contest but I think say so unbeat me as surprise Benfica but the likely possible outcome of the game here say Benfica can win maybe a 2-1 a 3-2 victory in this game over both teams to score in this game a highly possible somebody can catch on and 1.5 goals so in this game and I list to Feyenoord any Bayern Leverkusen bebo osha last season no Iron Slots boa Feyenoord them moje league and it is something that helped them when they were free ho and osha last season so Bayern Leverkusen so it's me echo all the way to the Europa League final they made history for the first time Feyenoord qualify accord about the Champions League consecutive time since 2002 and it being ANC and now here the last time this Feyenoord reached the knockout stage in the Champions League was somewhere in 1970 so this is a club so all qualifiable Champions League 2 times since 2002 ne be ANC but Iron Slots at me Abuama this thing happen and he's not there again and they are trying say since 1970 or more reaching the knockout stage they will try as much as possible say unbeat me reach but against buying for Leverkusen side last season almost a lot of records breaking records went unbeaten just that they lost in their last European game against Atlanta in the final which was Adia but let's not forget say check here Branton the Florian Wirtz Onibobo Yepa last season and as currently was 12 goals and make it 12 assists and chances are creating 88, which is more than any player. And almost see I can we are saying Florian Wirtz making a debut in the Ghana in the Champions League. He has to make history in the first Champions League game. Very crucial. Ucheki City and Abayo for Leverkusen. Despite so many injuries, most of their players are still there. Granit Xhaka, Branton, Alex Garcia, Robert Andrich, Victor Boniface last week on a board brace. They are all available, and I think I don't see Feyenoord stopping Bayern for Leverkusen from winning this game. So I'll go in for a double chance for Bayern Leverkusen, over 2.5 goals in this game. Both teams to score, so highly possible. And Uyo Biswa Osha obetim do any so Asher corners over this game over 8.5 corners. There and also a bit me about Arsenal, Atlanta. I mean Arsenal, another successive Champions League campaign after saying they've been struggling to get a Champions League qualification. Last season they were able to reach the knockout phase, and Atlanta, and also last season on edge the Europa League, is but in as much as Atlanta work from this is under coach and Eddie Gasperini. Last 5 games list to they won just twice, and in Arsenal so has been on a fantastic form. Last 4 games, they just one draw and winning 4. It's going to be an interesting game, but you see Arsenal, Atlanta Champions League matches up to date. And list to a day of 3.6 goals and about averagely Atlanta games are up to date. 2023 games, Champions League 23 games on my boss so far up to date. Nina average 3.6 goals. You say Arsenal so a team or attacking football or the ball in the bench. So in this game, I don't see Arsenal losing on their new campaign in the Champions League. I expect Arsenal to win by 2-1 or 3-2 in this game as well. And I think Monaco, Barcelona, in Ghana in this year, Mohamed Salah will make the Champions League debut against Barcelona. France and Nadia a very easy crowd, but with a Hansi Flick and Ranty, I must just say, I see Barca winning by a 2-goal margin. France, I don't see Monaco scoring in this game, so over 1.5 goals and Barcelona win highly possible. And lastly, I think last game I predicted Brest any Stormgrass game game, so I think but I see a double chance for Brest team. Maybe they can win by 2-1, 3-2 in this game. See this game, so both teams to score leads to a highly possible over 1.5 goals and double chance for Brest team.
Right, but I say ben kwa homa so na any big ending komo games nim na afi ye hu de ekone de eba UEFA Champions League ultimi say yes nyama ekoye papa manfo diska amanfo FSK pa nyasem keto akra enra ultimi say yes statistics say Interba English soil omu lucy and Man City so bohuma on lucy Champions League now say catch and said draw be see was a game nim but hwehwe ni mu nti and yakoye no we need a half ne over 1.5 in the book up big ultimate hello Biggie. Okay, yeshana afi yahya humana na afi yane Biggie didn't come off from Kumasi. Now we be able to me and akoye Biggie utemeka.
Metonka.
Fine.
Metonka.
And Biggie my share Man City match in fact. I think all the analysis na bad. The eka mitrimi say Interba English soil on Lucy.
Yes, formidable power.
Yeah, and also the two just City so bohuma difficult to obey. Tonight be a class draw match.
Yes,
but as for them, me say as for them kakra ba me side pa.
Yes.
Timi koye na say o the Man City be win first half na yabet. Maybe say anti my book empa. I think say my good analysis pa. Enra game no the hin na was surprise yenra game nim na fe yembra Paris Saint-Germain everybody thought sanka Girona bra Barca che no yen nyadoa ene we lucy players Dolberg call ultimu say yeah Janko to call a lot of players in their team no even Frank Garcia na no obo defense edemo mo aba betra Barcelona bench ultimu say nyema ye then they had one midfielder no so aba join Leverkusen as a team no enshada nyina na so yet Endra Paris Saint-Germain struggle dey tactically dey na call right and dey na call wrong dey ma PSG na dey na call right dey ma Girona na fe yenra other matches nim so.
Okay, for the worst player, I think firstly no yesterday PSG on an individual level no normal ensure and koye momo because we heard Dembele, we heard Bakola. These were players on my combining my PSG 7 goals in the league but and you are not on more level no our form. Girona on the other side no so surprisingly not defended very well. Defended very well. And Gaziniga your goalkeeper also making some fantastic saves in the match. And unfortunately for him, last minute mistake no yema PSG heading at 3 points no. But a PSG fan Obaka say team extra some character because now a normal yema team no. So now omo fighting on and making sure say to me get that win. But for Girona, I think say we buy a momentum booster more confidence in the because what to me pack the princess on your debut in the Champions League. Now to me PSG one funny say now what to me you see a last minute goal to me show there. I think say match on the players no to me am a part in the back to me continue now confidence now driving or move forward. But now the Girona were very resolute in defense. Now surprising mommy because of Samuel Musibo no concede goals no and PSG on an individual level omo players ni bebre na omo shada and no man shada nkoye mo omo and Luis Enrique tries to be you as a force na ya minim dia na ekoso wona adwuma ya no person try those tactical tweaks no and also Asensio to me ko prior you could see say Colomwani them a change dynamics in kakra because now you have targets man and say a striker be able to spearhead the attack no or more different dynamism than the first line at the man. And the Girona for Nabaso defended very well and say and now will be a very match in the how na PSG breast on between me copy with team of friend Girona kwa mofaso ACP Piabono because of say Girona born a fluid. You could see some movement room. Miguel Gutierrez, the left back. When say with the left back or Mitchell man license to room. Now we move back inside. It is an undisturbed person. It is a communication now. My players now understand it. Say one effort with one effort. Why? I am not a head team. So and we been a head team. A friend PSG. No moon to be copy with. Why not Girona for effort so bono. They are more Girona for Abaso and no more PSG for Abaso for fighting hard to the last minute, to the dying embers of the game. Omutumidinya Sarino. So Man City team of friend Inter Milan born now mobile Etihad and so. Now me say at Etihad the Ejadia team of friend Manchester City Ebelusu and Inter Milan so a very good record one coming to English soil. But now show Manchester City almost no musibo mobile Etihad in the Champions League no be any so to me winning. But now Simeone Inzaghi man no a pulley at a surprise and now Nicolo Barella fantastic gamer. To me winning the man of the match and no more keep team and friend Manchester City quiet spa in the game but Adiame bought Inzaghi Abasu and quiet first using 5-3-2 now or making sure say or more Man City for no coin or more double up or more wingers on the wide areas or more making sure some are compact in the central zones say City midfielders any those chances into me more to second half now Pep Guardiola changes or making sure say you bring players are very good in these tight spaces with Gundogan, Foden. These are players are small space no will feel they can receive on the half 10 no make give you a pass and answer on making up a shot and then Guardiola tries to but still na Simeone Inzaghi to me react but I think so also one change on wrong here Marcus Thuram we uniform Moja Mediterranean in as much as Mediterranean but Marcus Thuram so a fantastic partnership with Lautaro Martinez on also Bomo Mumi and commit to me hard on the counter attack but he Marcus Thuram free no you could see say drew baby na counter no ano shada nyede and Manchester City for more and Radia said DeMarco no mubi because if DeMarco started and Dumfries are free bench but they replace Damian starting here Captain say a very different story for Manchester City to defend on these transitions. It's yamu inter for abaso the Manchester City so your next match I think say on bit me appear for more opponent abaso so I think say it was a fantastic game between the two teams. Although say it could be 0-0, say investors in MOP, but from a tactical aspect, I think say Inter did very well in the match. Boss player.
Right. Young ra and a games in him. Young share and a games no and nano. Barcelona. Are we going to see a different Barcelona in a Champions League because it has been a disappointing showing in recent years, right? Even last season, Oshe Kwanya Barca fast free more Champions League anymore. Now it was a very uncharacteristic of a team like Barcelona. Monaco money on Mubabe boy. Now we are Joan Gampa Capi. How much you 3-0? Are we going to see a different Barcelona today? And I say, you know, Monaco Bekoswa Church or Masabo Mani Subi.
Yes, Osha one Gampa trophy, no. From that time, a Barcelona boy, now you could see so many changes about team. Now Barcelona able with more intensity. Barcelona is so good. Barcelona creative chances, but you can't write Monaco off, and especially was about start Luis Day who are in home now or making sure so obey to me for wins in the league. Monaco bought 4 matches, or winning 3, or draw 1, scoring 7 goals and conceding just 1. Into the foot away coach, you know, making sure say defensively this Monaco team are very hard to break down, and more players are working so hard in the defense. We share more Yarabante Mohamed Salisu, we share with Singo, Tilo Kaya, and also Beshema. These players are playing so well for see my friend Monaco, and on the transitions you have Brian Bola. Otumi hold up ball so well, the link up near so good. Say a Barca team person almost started transitions. He's the player they look up to say. On the be receiving first ball, we are both through pass. No, at the aqua command wingers like Ali Ocho, any Abacha friend is CJ, and also started season, you know, very well at the Monaco. But for Barcelona side, nothing said this game, no, baby as a Barcelona to me control the year transitions because Monaco enemy said Barcelona about so dominating possession. Barcelona team is about with a very high line because La Liga Ricky came open team who defended the farthest away from goal. I think Barcelona with about 55 meters away from goal. Meaning so will be a very high line, making sure that they defend the opponent's territory. But high line is just a big gap behind the defensive line. I am opponents, you know. I try to be Girona for go now. Omade share back in La Liga. No, it's Monaco. So said this is the same approach Ombe use. It's they will try and squeeze the field, defend deep, defend in the mid block, making sure that Barcelona any spaces. You know, no move you match the ball, no more Bobas and counter attack. And they'll get the space for the counters because of the high line of Barcelona using. It attends one key aspect is Barcelona, no really the transitions. So Barcelona every winning game we are and yes, so to control the transitions. Someone control transitions, so they attend say maybe Barcelona will be experiencing their first defeat of the season. So transitions, you know, man preventing these counter attacks. Some counter pressing are effective when they lose the ball. They are and you throw about a friend in Bolo, about a friend CJ, Alexander Golovin, Takumi Minamino. These players are more hardly on the transitions. Nobody can help Titima, your friend Barcelona. But Monaco for also making sure say all those are more defending deep, defending compact, making sure say Barcelona any fifi, you know. Barcelona also this is their chance to me break it down low blocks because you are here against Valencia 4-4-2 mid block low block in Barcelona Ebrekino. That's Barcelona against Atletico Bilbao 4-4-2 mid block low block Barcelona Ebrekino. Barcelona for Vallecas against Udai Lopez team. Omu making sure say omu 4-2-3-1 4-4-2 5-4-1 block no. Barcelona Ebrekino shoot 2 goals. Omu ba Valladolid the also 5-4-1 no 6-3-1 na omu yo pack no so. Barcelona HB Brekino. It's Barcelona this season I say when they are playing against team when I just obey defend the compact, obey squeezy space, they are able to break these blocks because of how fluid that the flexible position where we move near be space and their verticality when omu space and say yeah more born into space in Tama a warm Barcelona to break it down these blocks. You will get Girona Mitchell Epen 4-4-2 but young person Barcelona is breaking 4-4-2 but then omu go na kundi ebo far defensive line so no about your friend Pebby the movements now about your friend Casado ebo born into space man meaning that Barcelona are now prepared against these mid and low blocks. They are able to break it. It's Monaco who squeezes space, who defended deep, by making sure that team and friend Barcelona so are very good in terms of breaking these compact blocks. And statistically, a normal so back because of say about 14 games or more in opening Champions League games, or lose 9 wins, 4 draws, or making sure that good record when coming into the opening of the Champions League. But Sunday Oka in Barcelona for the past 3 seasons, from in the Champions League group stage, Europa League. Last season, to me quarterfinals. After so much to me question a PSG 3-2, no BN say Kabasa able to qualify, but that red card that Rahu D, diminished more chances of qualifying into the semi-finals. But when you experience Kakra Tape. What could do finals? Probably now, Bobby Rafinha now, Bobby Lamine Yamal, Colacito, experience of the quarterfinals. Mark Andre Stadium, yeah, Wajibida, Lewandowski, Wajibida. So these players are not only experienced. Last season they played to the quarterfinals. Omenya that experience, it's also gather these experiences now Omenya in the Champions League with the failures in success Kakra Omenya last season. I'm expecting that Barcelona able to make win this game. Barcelona per se, Barcelona winner because of say Monaco etumishe. Now Barcelona also a free scoring side, scoring about 17 goals. Who Petimo created big chances in the top 5 European leagues. Barcelona meaning Barcelona being chances to score. Lewandowski she goals, Rafinha she goals, Lamine Yamal she goals. It may be over 2.5 also able to make to a game in boss player.
Right. Now other games, anka obe to me the abu boss we no the obe boss tell. Sana be benya prediction right.
Yeah. Arsenal so near Atlanta our German stadium a difficult match for the team friend Arsenal because of injuries now also facing. Also Arsenal without Odegaard now things that they can rise but because the suspension here for the Premier League. Nti lucky creativity or play more that creativeness in Odegaard by Mikel Arteta so far so any other win against team friend Tottenham but now no Tottenham neighbor only Atlanta neighbor Gasperini so actually coach be or hard win ye because of how man-to-man press and now make a man-to-man press no one single. So we're able to make beating with so many ways, rotation, using the keeper or going over the press. Mostly, Arsenal to me you see a keeper by using Raya as the second centre back. By you say Arsenal with TTP. But Arsenal will kind of be on to me go over the press of Atalanta. It's a Gasperini and I just come on to man maybe. To say the year Real Madrid watch in the first half of the Super Cup now. We need the Arsenal to know the solution because they have a target man in Kai Havertz. About to about this long balls over at Atlanta press. I'm a magic tour and Ateta a condition team to pick the second boss. It will be a place in a big bank. Can have it. Or Pimto one hour more pick a second born. No almost started the second phase transitions. Into Atlanta will find a possible solution to Arsenal will find a possible solution to Atlanta man-to-man pressing. But Arsenal so very careful of team friend Atlanta attack because he wants Skamaka but we tell you no find free January shame was 4 goals in the series so far more Charles de Catara and Ademula Lukman so a brace over the weekend almost Zaniolo go to me free bench ababishim and base Ederson also 51 a very good player in terms of controlling the tempo in terms of defending and also to me yes man in team friend Arsenal able to me overcoming this tax many Italy but Usha Arsenal so some hwen ye more crossing Atlanta for attack cross from wing back to wing back because of Gasperini formation, use a 3-4-3 using wing backs, either Kolasinac on the left, Ruggieri on the right, or these crosses and omu to me a pulling mu now one side now covering back and not to me a free header of the on the far post na say Arsenal into me hwe but say Arsenal focus omu block no so omu 4-4-2 block to me 10-5-3-2 now I think say a very difficult to break Arsenal down so omu so omu coming in that block now it's Atlanta so very huge tax ahead but Arsenal for that zeal now a promo so omu person omu ye BB this season I'm tipping say win be beba bia omu na ebe wini by name hu ni say goals so betie mu o sa match Arsenal betumi a shego see my friend Atlanta betumi a shego into over 1.5 will be betumi a PM final ni Liverpool in there final struggling in the league just 1 win 3 draws in the league Liverpool although say Leipzig break omu undefeated record but omu bobo pa omu here introduction bia sa match over 2.5 able to me out to boss player and Atletico Madrid against Leipzig. I think so far Leipzig said then from this season. Atletico Edda so third on the La Liga table, almost 11 points behind him. Real Madrid almost 11 points. Almost they are scoring goals. Griezmann share, Julian Alvarez more share, Solofon so all form or no so share. All those some say chances be over the weekend, but I'm tipping say almost over 1.5 will be to me. It's a win be better. Wanda Metropolitan I'm tipping say ATM able to me really and Benfica ne Kevin Azels that they over 1.5 able to me a Brest I'm tipping say Brest able to me a go because more boy or more first time in the Champions League over a while with that enthusiasm also able to me carry on boss player
right Biggie better as a pass odi room better as a pa nyame adoma ochina beba na afi ya review no and I say review na bibia to me ade akoye better as pa say kumase bibia akoye de
yes bibia akoye
and you bet you bia ade aman better as bibia
okay boss player
okay right inti ye behwe na ya bafi efi nsem ofie pa na first of all osofa video into so my Accra Sport Okowea Cape Coast Cape Coast omo de omo trese omo di nsu ogugu so se ebefu no mo twa so na se pitch na ye okay omo pese enguase a den aba no omo pese omo solve situation no but Cape Coast mo be kaya proud to say ene Nigeria babe bono na Cape Coast na pese bono ena a week to say ene Nigeria be bono omukoye 6 match wo hono no mo say pitch no omo say pitch ni wie no ena professor Chumesi di omo ye ya mo di nsu ogugugu so a na fu no mo twa so tika fa ba be inspection no ena mo ko spray ni green Tikaf mpenifo ne bae no omko fam no mu se no so this is what they said mame fa we so nto we na efa to so na fe abusafo bia be hu se yete oman a enyansafo nim anti CAF stadium comments and remarks for Cape Coast pitch and surrounding areas. Field of play. I said the pitch is currently not in a playable condition. It has many undulations, bumps, and footholds. There are also several grass types growing on the pitch. The field of play has many different species of grass, and other species are not football grass. Consider removing completely the pitch and install a new natural or hybrid grass. Total reconstruction of the pitch is required. Recommendation to hire a professional company to assist with the pitch installation and maintenance. This is what CAF told us. I'm telling you, sir, Sasam no kaino. We've not done a single of it. The air and say you didn't so gusu, none in your food. Na eden yakutwaso. A man a bomb way was on ye. And then omude way diaba. Now there is also a confusion between a year Takwa TNA pitch no. Now Takwa TNA pitch no the SNE. There is a letter Honorable Benjamin Kessie, Municipal Chief Executive, Takwa Nswaim Municipal Assembly. A issue, and let me read it. Also, notice of ownership and sustainable management of TNA Park. Notice is hereby served, particularly to the to National Sports Authority and other relevant stakeholders that Takwa Nswaim Municipal Assembly has assumed ownership and management of TNA Park with immediate effect. It is incontestable fact that the TNA Park is originally and continues to remain community park. Therefore, TNMA, being the highest political administrative authority of the municipality, reserve the legitimate right to oversee the proper and sustainable management of the facility on behalf and in trust of the people, community. Ensuing from the above, an interim management committee headed by Mr. James Esifi is duly constituted to oversee the management of the facility till the assembly operationalize the comprehensive sustainable management plan prepared for this purpose. The public is hereby advised to direct all correspondence and matters relating to the TNA Park to the Takwa Nswaim Municipal Assembly. I send the amount go first or distributed the amount go first for now. And here's into a quote at I say development of catchment communities. TNA is one of such projects for the good people of Takwa Nswaim. The Sports Act 2016 Act 934 does not give exclusive right to NSA to manage every sports facility. It's true. Section 23, 24 and 25 of Act 934 clearly provide for the direct involvement of the district assembly in the management of public funded sports facility. Even though TNA is not a public funded sports facility, should there is reverse be the case, the Act 934 provides for direct involvement of the district assembly in the management of such facilities. In fact, there are countless reasons why NSA cannot be entertained in the management of TNA. With immediate effect, the interim management is taking over. Wow. Now, no, Anna Kofoni Muni or Matikokum. NSA for no. Say, Oma confirm Majid Bawa. Say, or no, day. And take on no cancer, no. Ya man appointment. Or say, NSA for no. A issue statement. This is what they are saying. The attention of management of the National Sports Authority has been drawn to information circulating on social media and other media platforms purporting the municipal chief executive MC of Takwa Municipal Assembly chased out staff of National Sports Authority from the Takwa Stadium and took over management of the stadium. We want to state emphatically that the information is false. The said news seeks to take advantage of current difficulties of the NSA in other regions to create the false impression that the facility which was handed over to the NSA in just a month ago has been run down. For the records, the National Sports Authority with assistance from the Goldfields Foundation and insistence on user fees from football clubs has so far provided exceptional maintenance service at the stadium. This can be verified at the stadium right from the GACA Top 4 tournament through to the through to the Champions of Champions and the Midiama First League match. Everybody present, including dignitaries, were very much appreciative of the work done by the National Sports Authority. They claim that community members led by Honorable Kessie expressed concern over the poor state of the stadium, citing neglect and mismanagement under the National Sports Authority's oversight. Is therefore misinformation meant to cause public dissatisfaction for the NSA. What we have done, and rightly so, is to reject effort on the part of certain clubs to then personalize use of the national asset, which should be available and accessible to the entire public and certain clubs, sports including football. It is false that the community wants to take over the stadium, but through that, certain powerful stakeholders are attempting to purchase. So basically, we don't have time. What they are saying is that almost share stadium nisu ye kama. Na the kokoso ni nyina na yenkofo bi na hihye akire. Na community ni nyama adwene so person mu take over. Now, the 5-member committee and they Oma Power must all take care of the stadium near James Sifi, Amanda Poko AJ, Rosalind Amo, James Bauer, and Ebenezer Edu. These are the people of my way. So these are Enyama Ekoso, Mama Minti mo, my drink and afi, and sorry Kunyaso.
Listo. Things with TNA as it's hard time. You can't want some and it's something that we've been talking about it. It can't say we shouldn't even allow the NSA should take over the TNA park, and you see it's quite obvious since our parky NSA has been handling it, and for just less than weeks and a month, reports just say washrooms need pipelines to be able to. There are a lot of things the community people are not happy about it, and internet the MC they say they want to take over. Is in as much as the people the NSA for anything say and now near koso with the near my koso into mama for castle even yedi kanka right now the first complaint about the TNA said if the community people are not happy about it we park nenya bind there. And you see, with the sports section, it doesn't allow them say, "Are they any bind the NSA should own it." So what you say right now? So no tia de buy. I walk where say chuma mention NSA for say in 799 from Momuno enye no correct. They are not saying say MC ain't me NG ownership, but they are saying say enye no correct, and they have the right to. But right now, MC so municipal chief executive say, "I'm not taking full control," and you see, I they hard it. Even Accra Sports Stadium, Babayara, any Cape Coast Stadium, Kraya bind and crano. Muntimu anxious. So me, I do a question, needless. And you see, my some court card be trending with Mr. Bauer, who is being the acting deputy, director for NSSA. Osman Nebusu, and the family members, we could try pictures or talk on the same day, no. And we should give the NSA another chance to redeem themselves. You see, whatever is going on with Cape Coast, medical can say, listen, whenever we want to do renovations, we just don't do according to what CAF has instructed us to do. Especially with the Babayara and 7 listen, and you're preaching on and they press boss listen, network. I remember Ghana, Nigeria, is it John Barnett or Yejumama BBC? He was at the press box and he couldn't do commentary for BBC because network in Yejuma stadium ni bofua ofro bi cry and cry and call. So these are some of the things na they'll say yeah hu adwuma and no me be catch a lot of things the washrooms and no might be your man in say baba Accra Sports Stadium. These are things I'll say yeah apart from the pitch yeah they nya near kwakwo twin so any painting their spray and grass na they akwa baby, which is not right. ene ukọ tamale sa grass a Africa say grass ni bi ha ebi yensensan ebi nye for football pitch no ukọ ye ukọ tamale sports stadium sa na grass ne tie ebi different sana even a lot of venues are the Ghana in Premier League ever has no apart from the Astro Tef no same as I say akwa say we are not getting the right people to do our things and me anytime we can be that green grass technology people Frank Bahin anytime be ayana they've been say they've not been giving them the right money, they've not been supporting them, but you see adana akwa no ayana ene ubeshie obi a oben NSA because say the money and the funds are also the more the year ejumano omunya receive mu half cry and you see a basa na nina kwa top recently and I say His Excellency apam NSA boss. So if there is anything you the NSA boss should come out for Ghanaians to know say because chiko background one apam then the people involved the bosses are also releases come out the age one they are not releasing the money. So me medical can say listo for us to renovate our stadium in time to serve a Sudan game no we have a lot of things to do. Say your channel your energy they are called Bayara your channel your energy they are called Accra Sports Stadium they are yenning once and for all because your son a calf there by Cape Coast there you trend red I'll say your installation is new either we go with hybrid or we do new installations so at least I think that Chimam tree and NSA for no TNA no and soon send Bayara and soon say Accra Sports Stadium the national ones are ya say $34 million cry no and muntimi enyan complete muntimi nya de papa bia na the TNA ye de $13 aye so they should fight for the bigger ones and yet TNA go face for the musica aye and abai no eba be ja abonebo so listo.
Okay, right, Benedict yeah na wo the last code so I that can
issue no I think say na ye kan Omobie park na ni na kan se momfa adewe enhye NSA nsa because senia omaya ade fefefe na omode be show mo nsa na bia anko ne senia omope no ampam so after some few months e ko show mo nsa no ye nehu de ekosie na asesem mpo e wom ni se omobie park na no senia na omukuta bo na we the pass am NSA ni pass a moboko shape mu say they are joined together to make the thing work in sense mobile no I think say a friend is a private institution na a community be there inti NSA enu nyom headache omunjai M1 omade mom sisi an Black Star game in October esi ehwe ne baba ya ni ye we hybrid na dan ye ka ho asem within 2 weeks ye betima ye te scan bibia available so concentration nko Cape Coast ni we omudi nsuo wono de kala wono no enkosi hwe the best thing omunye ne say yenhwe ne nye kumasi ni ye yenfa mbo match senior sports minister ne so de budget a wahye nyama so omo pese omo ye hybrid across no omunhwe no munye ni na ye senior nimguase ese intimi ntu Ghana biom because obi enim sese obo Ghana na obo Black Stars eba footballer enyama ya ye wa African continent ne esunye pa inti se bedu the extent say ekobo yen matches e wo Morocco a enimguase kese makuro no enimguase kese even outside football ema Ghana mind omunhwe no muntutu nyama ye senior beboan ti listo wa maminsanfa code no entudwa senior na ye kanu we roll over for Tuesday Wednesday abo and Thursday to aso into code no BWPY uko MYBET.AFRICA o login we are bet book inside but our code we BWPY sheho nafa usika kakata echi 4 odd senior de ma de bia no so wo shop na utia BWPY but tro nafa koma cashier and manager no nso ntwa ma ochina ni na ebe share high reviews no na yenso ye diska kakra e wo Champions League yo muboi
right iti abusuafo aha ana yedi dwumade ni nyina be de besi no kure ne se true wo hwe ade we ba no yedi ka kire omo so mun sorry ntia I don't know say ade ne yetu amafo yetu omofo a Ghana ni mpa futu ade sen so hwe na ade ato na ansa na eba ne ka tion say the people of Takwa mu making it clear say mumpe mu akasa mu be yi nkrofo mo ma eden o ma hwe mu make sure ye ka kire mu Professor Chumasi ba me ka kire mu say mo mpam no ena mo ye hwe han ya no ma ha ni over the National Sports Authority afi na mo se mo kwa akwaje true say Venus ni bi wo no ma even cry na bind there but enhye NSC na se ehye municipal assembly ni district okwa Brekum Golden City Park eye district no ene show mase it omo na venue ni ye de show monsa that is how I den etie it is omo ka so omo ye de omudika but omo tra hwa me hani over there omo wie omo deploy nkrofo so omo kwa afi na omo kwa kopa mo omo ye ka kire mo se mamo nye de mamo allow omo in the first place kabana nka we akasundwe bia ye den asundwe ohaw bia ye de eni ho omo no me se omo fo omo nkrofo hwe se me ka kire mo da no me kan se pamo no mapamo nukomevo so kimuvo so wana no doji no eye wo kon se bia eye issue enfa even ade na esi ne kra ho onzo mu wie de obeka nsem hunu no ono no omo appointing se ono me take over obi obeka se aden we fo no bo ebo ewie ma na Angola fo bo ewo wie ma na no ono na a political appointment. So these people are not ready to change anything. That is the point. It is yanfa djuma de ne de nsi aha nyame adoma ochina ye ba be boja ye ne de be ba na afa ya ba be wie na bibia atuma de akonkan oti Benedict nkan oti Vincent nkan oti Biggie from Kumasi oti nkan also na streaming show no so na Asaka ene Blackwoku aha na otum so ne Asaka o ma training panti wi akwohwe se training no mo ye no okay you etumi akoye ti no ma yemfa nsimidin the list o ye be se sha